G'day folks, well, for tonight's this afternoon's little equipment autopsy, we have the HVAC box assembly from the Daewoo Lanos. It's a right hand drive model, as you can see. We've got heating and cooling and everything in here. It's got the blower fan, that's inlet to the evaporator coil for air conditioning, blower motor. There should be a resistor somewhere. Unless it's all MOSFET based. Oh no, there's a resistor. That's fan speed controlled. You wire the fan in series with some heating elements or resistors. And yeah, pretty good. That's the heater core. I'll get into there. But for now, I'm going to take what I can off the top and then we'll turn it upside down and go from there. I'm thinking there isn't much. There's just a tag, one screw there. That's the main bypass, I think it is, or sorry, internal air or external air recirculation vent. Something like that. Where's the recirc? No, that's outside air or recirc. Either intake from cabin or intake from front of the vehicle. So that's currently in outside air inlet. That shuts it off, so it's recirculating air from the cabin. Pretty straightforward. Various plastic linkages and things. I've got a bit of a sore throat today, so excuse me if I'm not quite as clear as I usually am, although I'll grab some throat lozenges or something soon. It's getting ridiculous. But anyway, I figured I'll give you a Sunday autopsy. I want to get some of this stuff out of the way and keep cleaning up. Got various other projects to get through. Okay, I've got the main assembly off. I'm thinking, I think the top, how was it set up? I'm trying to work out how it was set up. One of these is demist, the other one is two footwells and dash panel, but they're just cable operated shut-offs, essentially just air shut-offs, baffles, whatever you want to call them. Same deal there. Dampers, actually, I think you'd call them a damper in an air conditioning system. You get remote control, electronically controlled or manually controlled dampers to control where the air goes and how much. That's exactly what that is. And you can see the bottom of the heater core in there too. It's got a spring clip holding it in. So I'll turn it over and strip the top off it. Or bottom, I should say. There's a condensate pan and other material in there. Oh, look what fell out of the vent. A giant dead spider. It's one dead, dried up huntsman. The fangs on that thing. Ah, come back to life. No, he's crispy. Go away. Hello, Mr. Dead Spider. Okay, well there's your air diffuser for the footwells. Because remember, this is in the centre of the car, this is on the passenger side because it's upside down now. So that's the far side of the passenger side under the dash panel. This must sit in the middle and just blow down either side of the centre console. And that just fits in there like so. Yeah. It's polypropylene. Recyclable plastic. I noticed the motor has a little cooling duct going to it. That's kind of neat. At least I think that's what that is. Yeah, it's a cooling duct. It comes out of the AC box. They do run pretty hot. And yes, that's a resistor. Okay, so blower, fairly straightforward. Little DC brush motor. Who's it made by? YDK. Okay, it's fairly decent quality. I see YDK stepping and servo motors in our Minolta photocopiers and things. It's actually a pretty good brand considering. It's a really good motor. Yeah, Minolta use YDK servo motors. It's a different kind of resistor. It's not like normal wire coils you find in an old HQ Holden heater box, but it's a ceramic type resistor. Less prone to oxidation and burnout, that's for sure. Oh, that thing is new. That's good, that goes with the blower. Now we've got to get into there. I can see the TX valve now. The thermal expansion valve coming through there to the manifold, to the TX valve, and then to the coil, which is probably there. There we go. Oh, look at that. It's a condensate drain. Yep. And that is a decent size air conditioner coil. It's a lot bigger than I was expecting. It's a plate type heat exchanger as well. You've got manifolds up here and it all evaporates through the bottom. That's suction line and that's inlet, so it's got to go through each plate. They're different to the normal coil loop system on a conventional air conditioning unit. A normal, say a condensing unit or a heat exchanger like that one, a hydronic. They all use continuous loops and grids, a grid of loops. That's pretty good. Each of these alley fins is also slotted. I'll try and get that out. Okay, well that's a complete Daewoo air conditioning coil, evaporator coil. The condenser in it was pretty damn rough. I didn't end up keeping it, but this is kind of neat. If I can flush all the oil and stuff out, it'd even make a good PC water cooling thing if I run antifreeze or something in it, glycol. Maybe propylene glycol, something like that. But that's the thermal expansion valve. This little pickup there. It varies the flow of refrigerant through the coil depending on its ambient temperature. Well, system temperature in the on the suction line. Or in this case probably air temperature is a little bit different. The heat pump or split system TX valves and conventional air conditioner TX valves have a bulb attached to the suction line. But yeah, it's a bit dirty and nasty. I wouldn't use it for air conditioning again, but I don't know, it might clean up. It's an interesting design though, I'll give them that much. There's not a lot of dirt in there, certainly not as bad as some that I've pulled out. So you're a keeper. All alloy, no copper. I've got to pull all this off. Okay, and inside mystery box number 2 should be the heater core. Yep, that's it. All alloy again, doesn't look like it's been leaking. Could just be solder residue. Yeah, I'd say this thing's perfectly fine. Very light. Just a tiny bit of coolant in it, but that's it. Incredibly lightly made, but they work alright. There's a rubber gasket between the tanks and everything. Not very well sealed up at the bottom, but obviously hasn't leaked, apart from maybe there. But still, you can't. There's been no persistent leak. Again, just run glycol or something through one of these and it'll make a great PC cooler. Just flush out any debris and other stuff first and you make a homebrew water cooling setup. The core quality's not too bad. A little bit bowed and pushed around. That's just part of the manufacturing process when it's all crimped and welded together. And apart from that, that's about it. It's just the other side of the dampers. Yeah, that's it. These rubber coated damper flaps. Inches done. That's the HVAC box for the Daewoo Lanos. I'll keep the coils and cores, fan motor and resistor, and that's about it. The rest of it can go in the bin. It's really not much use and no value to anyone. I did ask my local wrecker if he wanted any of the parts for free, and he still turned it down. He just said throw it in the bin. He's already got tons of them. So there you go. I'll keep some screws and other miscellaneous bits. That's it. Thanks for watching.